Can talent be taught, or is it innate? Question mark. I always wanted to make a video on this topic, but I always felt I'm not ready for this. But today I'm ready. So be prepared. It can get a little spiritual. Not really spiritual, more about consciousness. So I would say, make yourself comfortable. There's no hurry. I'm not in a hurry because I want to touch all the necessary topics. And this needs some time. And while we observe our life, what we are doing, we always think, am I talented in this topic? What is talent? Do some people have a certain gift from their creator? Do I have it too? Or unfortunately not? And then I have to work to come to the same level and will never succeed. We all have these reflections we don't talk about, but this happens in our mind while we go through life and observe our progress and the progress of others. So is talent a gift from our creator? And when we realize we don't have it, can we learn it? Can this be taught? And soon we have to watch our complete lifetime from being a child until now. So we go back in time. We are newborn, a fresh baby. Everything is empty in our mind. And then starts the learning curve. And we all grew up in different regions, in different cultures, in different neighborhoods, some without parents, some with only a mother or only the father. Our individual growth is completely different. Some children get a lot of support, others less. And all this has influence on their education, what they learn. The father of one child is a musician, and the father of another child is a politician, or a priest, or a pilot. Since our birth, we are thrown in completely different situations. And as we all have the same creator, and we are made in his image, we got the same foundations. Which means every newborn child can become a pilot, can become a priest, can become a teacher. We are all connected to the same super consciousness. What means everything is possible for us. But as we grow up in certain situations, we build our own awareness, which has nothing to do with the super consciousness. I call it an awareness below the super consciousness, not the subconsciousness, just in between. And for example, when the child, the growing child, his father is a musician, he already gets a lot of music while growing up. And the other child, where the father is a politician, he nearly don't see his father. What means from the earliest stages, we get completely different mental input from our family. Everybody has different friends, different idols. What means not even by choosing, even by thrown in the situation, we develop already different interests. What means our mental bank account from this child is completely different to the other child. There are already some advantages. And these advantages are already a superior knowledge or superior feelings. And then what happens next? When we receive a desire, an idea that comes from the superconsciousness. The superconsciousness says, this person has already some knowledge in these details. So this might be the right person to develop an idea. And then this child or boy or girl gets an inspiration, and as he or she is already prepared for this idea, because the superconscious says, this might be the right person, I give this idea, I let it pop up in his mind, in his awareness, and he might already like it because he's already familiar with all this stuff, because of all the things that this person already learned. What means this idea finds the perfect soil to grow. So is this person talented? Not really. This person just has some advantages that fit to this idea. And therefore, developing this idea seems way easier to this child or boy or girl than to the other, which father is a priest or a politician. And when we grow up with 10, 20 or 30 years and we suddenly get an idea where the superconscious says, this is the right person to develop this idea quickly. It's just the choice of the superconscious to say, this is the right person. This person can develop this idea really quickly. Therefore, I give this idea to this person. Because this person is nearly prepared for this idea. Not because he is talented. No, it's just the right soil to develop this idea quickly. And when this person finds this idea attractive and concentrates on this idea, then we see quick success. This person is talented. No, the idea that was chosen by the superconscious fits perfect to this person. And then progress seems super quick. And our superconscious, we all have the same superconscious, is full of ideas. And they are all waiting to become manifested. And the superconscious is clever. It always says, this is the right person. And when we get this idea, therefore we like this idea. When this idea pops up, we think, this is my desire. Because this idea is so attractive. Because I already feel that this matches completely to my person. Or when we get another idea that we don't like, that doesn't match to our complete person, then we would never say, this is my desire. A desire is only an idea that we already feel strongly attracted. We are nearly ready for this idea. We could say a talent is already a prepared skill that we developed without even knowing, just because we are in a certain situation. And this skill is the perfect soil for the new idea to grow quickly. And when we grasp this desire, we still have to work on it. It doesn't fall from the sky and everything is ready. No, we are just a perfect match. And then we still should work on it. And this is called training or learning. So when we receive an idea and we like it, we call it a desire. And this matches our situation. We have an advantage for this idea. And then when we train on it, when we learn this, we see success comes really soon. And when there's another person that has not these advantages, they say, wow, he is talented. He has a gift from his creator. I could never do this. But this is no special gift. This was just an idea that the person calls a desire that matches completely his situation. And when we train this, when we learn this, we get soon progress. And because we call this idea our desire, because it matches so good, we have the endurance to work on it even when it's hard. Because learning and training is always ups and downs and ups and downs. And during the phase of the downs, we should have the passion, the endurance to continue. And when we finally see good results and we show this to other people, they say, whoa, you are talented. They never know the complete way from the beginning, the working process. When the musician plays so good on the stage or on the television or on YouTube, and we say, whoa, he is talented. You never know how many hours he trained to develop his skill. No one is freshly born and can play the piano. No one is freshly born and can make computer programs. What leads to the conclusion to say someone is talented, it's overrated. It's completely overrated. The idea that this person got from the superconscious, he liked it. Therefore he calls it a desire. And it fits exactly his situation. And then growth is guaranteed. Imagine you should learn the piano and you don't want it. You will never have progress. You try to avoid it as much as you can. You are not open to learn. And when you are forced to learn the piano, you make everything to get rid of it. And some children are forced to do something that they don't want. Their parents think this is just good for their education, and this produces a lot of stress to this poor child. What leads to the conclusion, we all are talented. And when you once discover a desire, an idea from the superconscious, and you think, I want this so much, this means you are the right person for this idea. You match this idea. And in this case, you can even say, I'm talented for this. Because otherwise, you would have never gotten this idea that you call a desire. So call it talent. Develop this skill. And you might say, I think a little different. I got this idea. I like this idea. I even called it a desire. But then I worked on it. And nobody knows my work, the progress to come to the final result. And now it's easy for you to say, this is just talent. It didn't fall from the sky. There was still a lot of work involved. So we can't say talent is taught. And we cannot even say talent is innate. It is just an idea that the person calls a desire. It fits. And then working on it and later bringing beautiful result. Once again, whenever you discover a desire, you are the perfect match for this. And then it's just putting your attention and your energy on it, develop it, train it, and voila, you have it. You are talented. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you got the message. And when you like the way we explore topics, there's way more on my channel.